Am I the a-hole for skipping a birthday and charging for the gift after the host forgot to tell me the time changed? I stood outside an empty venue with a box of melting handmade truffles while everyone else was sleeping in. Here's the story of how being the new girl in town almost cost me a friendship. My friend's daughter was turning 1, and this was supposed to be a huge event. A few weeks ago, she asked if I could make my signature truffles for the party. I agreed immediately because I am trying so hard to be a good friend. We moved to this new city last year, and I have been struggling to find my place. I've been hanging out with her group, trying to break in, but I still feel like an outsider. Because truffles are expensive and incredibly labor-intensive, I decided to make them my gift. I spent my entire Friday in the kitchen, tempering chocolate and rolling ganache. It took hours of work, but I wanted them to be perfect for her daughter. The invitation said the party started at M-sharp because that is when the baby is most alert. I woke up at the crack of dawn on a Saturday to finish the final touches. I sacrificed my sleep to make sure I was there on time with the truffles in hand. I arrived at the venue at M on the dot, but when I pulled up, the parking lot was empty. There were no balloons, no guests, and absolutely no sign of a party. I panicked and double-checked the invitation, but it definitely said M. I called my friend, assuming there was an emergency. She picked up the phone and sounded completely casual. She told me that they changed the time to the afternoon. She laughed and said she must have forgotten to tell me. It turned out I was the only guest on the entire list who wasn't notified. I was absolutely furious. I have helped her plan so many aspects of this party. I helped her choose the food, the drinks, and even lent her my personal decor for the cake table. We had been texting back and forth constantly about the details. For her to forget to tell me the time change felt like a slap in the face. It felt like confirmation that I really am not part of the group. I drove home fuming, ready to send her an invoice for the ingredients and my time. I was ready to refuse to go to the afternoon session because I had already wasted my morning. I felt disrespected and taken for granted. But after I took a nap and cooled down, I started to think differently. I realized she has a 1-year-old and probably just had a serious moment of mom brain. I didn't want to blow up a potential friendship over a mistake, even if it hurt. I decided to be the bigger person and act like an adult. I went to the party in the afternoon and brought the truffles as a gift. I told her clearly that they were a present. I am not going to hold this over her head, but I am going to be careful. If she forgets me again, I will know that this isn't the right friendship for me.